I'm Access WDUN's Lawson Smith, and today we're going to be taking a look at the newly remodeled Scottsdown Town on the Gainesville Square.
With the flood, the day after Christmas of 2022, we had a sprinkler pipe break and it flooded from the attic all the way to the basement of which I guess would be the western half of the building. So we've had to replace the ceiling and the floor in the loft, about 4,000 square feet of it. The ceiling in the kitchen and the lounge, and the floor in the lounge and the kitchen as well. And then we took the opportunity while we were doing that to, we were at about the 11-year mark, so it was time for some freshening up. So we changed some colors in the main dining room. We refinished the antique floors here in the dining room as well. So you'll see we've added a new bar here in the dining room, very similar to the original Scott's. So we've got about 8 seats at the bar here in the dining room, as well as kind of an expanded cocktail area here right around the bar. So you can hear your martini being shaken right there and see it at the same time. We maintained the private alcoves that everybody loved, and we've added some banquette seating in the main dining room as well. The main parts of the damage were from the kitchen wall back. So everything from there to the other end of the building has all been replaced. So the kitchen is all brand new, floors, ceilings, walls, same with the lounge. We took the opportunity to kind of get back to our roots a little bit. And when we originally started, we were white tablecloth. We were, definitely, fine dining. When I opened in December of 2007 here in Gainesville, which seems like forever ago, my idea of what we could bring to Gainesville at that time was a little different than what the reality was. So I think we were a little too stiff and a little too formal for what people were wanting and were accustomed to in Gainesville. So we kind of modified it a little bit. We made it more approachable a little bit more. So we took it from fine dining to casual fine dining, just to take the level down and take the edge off a little bit and have more people feel welcome. So when I say that we've kind of gone back to our roots, we've just polished it up a bit, because I think that in life in general, we've become a little too casual. So I wanted to kind of bring back a little bit of the, if you want to get dressed up for dinner, which many of my guests do, or they're headed to something a little bit more formal. So we've kind of polished up the atmosphere for that for them.
What are some of those classic dishes that are still going to be there? Is there anything new that you're adding?
Absolutely, yeah. So we really wanted to keep some of the favorites of items and some of the signature things that make Scott's Scott's. And then we wanted to freshen it up a little bit for 2024. So, the prime filet, the bourbon salmon, my signature sea bass, and rack of lamb, all still on the menu. Everybody's favorite, my risotto, is still around. And we've added some additional items. So we've added some raw bar items and some chilled seafood items, oysters and crab, cocktail and things, and lobster, those sort of items as well. We've also added in a prime rib as well. So not a lot of that in the area. It's one of my favorites. So those are some of the new additions. Yeah, so we will be reopened on Wednesday night for dinner. So at 5 o'clock this Wednesday, the 6th, we will be reopened. So we're taking reservations from there through, and then our schedule will be back Tuesday through Saturday for dinner, starting at 5. We're doing reservation only to start, just to make sure that we are able to execute the number of people that come in. We want them to have the best experience they can, welcoming them back, and also the same for the staff, for them to not be overwhelmed initially as they continue to learn where things are, how we do them, and so we want to make sure that all those are firing on the correct level. So we'll be reservation only to start.
That's exciting.
It is exciting. It's exciting to be back, and we've got some great folks here, and we're really looking forward to welcoming everybody back.